Hello everybody, Chuckling 1000 here, reporting for duty. Welcome to the true finale of Legends Arceus. In the last episode, I had a bit of a most annoying time with dealing with Enamorus, which was technically the very last Pokemon in the main game I needed to catch. Under the Seek Out All Pokemon quest. Even though I did take the liberty of creating a save data on Pokemon Sword and Shield in order to get the mythical Pokemon Shaman in Obsidian Fieldlands. This episode, we're going to be getting the last two Pokemon in the entire game. We are heading to Coronet Highlands, and we are going to the mountain camp because a Pokemon whose name I actually mentioned at the end of the last episode, and I didn't mean to, but I did anyway. You need save data of Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl for this Pokemon to show up, when honestly, part of me feels like it should really be the other way around. But either way, this is actually kind of interesting to say the least on this. When we took the liberty of hunting for the plates earlier on in this playthrough, at Moonview Arena, we actually caught the legendary Pokemon Cresselia. And Cresselia has well, not so much of an alter ego, it's more like a counteractive Pokemon based on the storyline. Because Cresselia is a Pokemon that's known to cure people in their sleep from nightmares they happen to come across. And the counteractive part of Cresselia is the one that actually sets up the nightmares that is found in this location. At least I think. Oh, okay. You had to investigate this pile of rocks, apparently. You don't see any sign of the black Pokemon that Kale spoke of. You better come back at night. So, we'll go to the camp. And we will make it nightfall. And same as per usual, you want to save your game before entering that area and interacting with those rocks. So, I don't know if it activates the cutscene upon entering the area or you just talk to the rocks, but save right here. Anyway. Okay, yeah, it does activate the cutscene from the second you enter. And there's the Pokemon whose name I spoke of at the end of the last episode. There he is again. The mythical Pokemon Darkrai. Now, with Darkrai is known to be the bearer of nightmares, and it's up to you to try and sneak up on Darkrai without him seeing you. Because if he sees you, he will teleport away. I don't think sticky gloves will actually work on him. Oh, there he is. So yeah. Oh, it's almost like he knows where you are all the time. So yeah, just throw your Pokemon near Darkrai and you'll initial a Pokemon battle against him. So yeah, Darkrai is the counterpart of Cresselia, where it comes like... People always blame Darkrai to be like a bad Pokemon because he always inflicts nightmares on people who fall asleep. And then Cresselia, who's the one that gives you the Lunar Wing, cures the nightmares. Darkrai's signature move is Dark Void, which got heavily nerfed since his debut, because in his debut he was known to be 80% accuracy and guaranteed to put the opponent to sleep. With his signature ability, Bad Dreams, which doesn't happen in this game in particular, but Bad Dreams cripples an opponent's HP so long as they are put to sleep. But Dark Void, since the debut of Generation 9, its accuracy got nerfed from 80% down to 50%. Oh, apparently in this game it's also lowering defense. That's interesting. Come on, Darkrai. Your health is in the red. Just get caught, please, Darkrai. Thank you. Astounding. Now everyone will be able to rest easy. Yes. Now no one else will fall victim to such dark nightmares. I suppose I better be heading back home myself now, but I won't ever forget what you did. Farewell, young one. So yeah. We've now obtained every single Pokemon apart from one. Any items you have in your possession no longer matter, apart from healing items. As far as I'm aware. Okay, so we've got regular Mass Outbreak of Rotom there. Not a single one is a shiny. That's perfectly fine, because I do not want to get distracted of them. Because we are now going to be making our way up to the Temple of Sinnoh to finish off the game once and for all. Even though the game story was already finished long before having to deal with the Folo battle when we battled Giratina. We make our way up. And with our newly acclaimed Azure Flute that we obtained after obtaining all 18 of the plates, we step foot here. I know it's just a second save, but I'm saving again. Your Azure Flute is making a sound. Would you like to play the Azure Flute? Now, upon first getting the Azure Flute, I did actually mention at the end of episode 57 when we got it, that the Azure Flute is an item you get from the moment you start a brand new save game of Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, so long as you have save data of Legends Arceus on your Switch. And the Azure Flute is used on the top of Mount Coronet in the post-game story to allow you to battle and catch Arceus in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. When the Azure Flute plays, a stairway magically appears. And immediately, you begin climbing up it. Just turning up the volume a little bit more because I could barely hear it. Even though it was on volume 14. Throughout the entirety of the gameplay of catching every obtainable Pokemon, not including Shaman and Darkrai, we, at long last, finally get to meet the creator of not just the game, but also the entire Pokemon region. Legendary / mythical Pokemon and god of all Pokemon, Arceus. This boss fight is the hardest in the entire game. Because you try to dodge his attacks, you are more likely dodging into them. I can't specifically specify the moves he uses when he's doing the battle against you. But I definitely will say he will be catching you off guard in a bunch of scenarios here. I don't know if you actually ever get to have a Pokemon battle against him personally. Right, that is Giratina's signature move, Shadow Force. Oh god. Yeah, you have to keep doing this dodging every time you dodge that attack. Right, I think it's going to be doing... oh! Okay, one of them is real. Okay, it's that one. Whoa, jeez, okay, he changed place. He changed place. Okay, good, we dodged. Right, I'm not going to bother going for him. Whoa! Okay. Duly noted, you want to actually chuck your bombs at him before he lets that off, because that is an AoE attack that hits the entire area. I am not exaggerating. It is a really hard fight, this is. I'm not going to keep over-exaggerating stuff, but yeah. It does take a long time to load, though, I will admit. Okay. Oh god. Don't keep dodging too close to him. Damn it! I wanted to dodge to the right and it didn't work. Oh jeez. Ah, damn it. I thought that was the last one. Yeah, Arceus actually changes colour depending on which segment of his health bar he's sat at. Okay, he's using Shadow Force. In case you were wondering, he will always teleport to the very middle when he does that move. Whoa! Oh god. Okay, there he is again. Right. Oh, damn. Set up the wrong one again. Okay, there we go. He's stunned, so now you can initiate a Pokemon battle against him. And oh, he's actually changing types. Yeah, this I believe is his flying type. Yeah. Alright, we'll go straight into Walrein then. Honestly, I've actually never done that. I've never actually battled Arceus to actually see this. This is actually a first for me. Frostbite on the first hit and a critical hit to boot. Good job, Walrein. Now he's changing to his electric form. Yeah, I think that's actually kind of cheap, that is. Good thing I got Bulldoze. Yeah, not catching me off guard this time, Arceus. There we go. Oh no. Ah! Damn it. It didn't dodge the correct direction. Oh no! That was so close! That was so close! Oh man. Nearly got it on attempt 2. Because when I did this for the very first time ever, long before I even knew about save data of Sword, Shield, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, jeez. Okay, I thought I dodged it a little bit too early then. Okay, got it now. Yeah, because when I did this fight the very first time ever, I really hated it because I had many occasions where it just would not recognize my inputs correctly, where it was like I wanted to dodge to the side, but it kept dodging forward into his attacks. Okay, he's using Shadow Force, going into the middle. Oh, damn it, I dodged too early. Is he using Shadow Force again? Oh, he is. Oh god, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad! Because I went straight to the one in the middle because I thought he was going to be there by default and just we can get rid of the other two. Okay, I'm getting too close to him. Ah! Well. Oh, no you don't. Ah, damn it! I tried to get a second throw and then dodge, but it took my input a little bit too late. Oh, man. Gotta be to take a long time to load. God's sake! Oh, dodged too early. He really loves using this move. He really does. Okay, now for the Phantom Force. I said not Phantom Force. Well, yeah, technically Phantom Force. No, you don't. Ah, damn it, I dodged wrong. Okay, there we go. We're doing better. We're doing better. Jeez. Ah, God's sake. Stop doing this attack, Arceus. Ow. Oh, I thought that was the last one. Oh, so irritating. Oh well. Once again, he's starting off with that move. Ah, too late. Oh, okay. Not gonna lie, my finger is actually hurting right now. Okay, that's phase 2. Okay, he always does 6 on this one. Always does 6 on that attack. And I guess he also does 6 on this one as well. Could be wrong. So this is 2. Ah, damn it. That's great. There's 4. This is 5. And this is 6. Okay, that's the 5th one. This is the 6th. Whoa, okay, what's he doing? I don't know what move that was, because I've not seen him do that move before. Okay, changing to his flying form again. Honestly, I really do think that is cheating, that is. I really do. Allowing to change typing mid-battle. Don't worry, Decidueye. Walrein will definitely finish it off. If you can get a critical hit Frostbite again, Walrein, I'll be greatly appreciative. Okay, we didn't get it, but that's fine. Okay, now he's changing his type. This is actually something that Arceus actually did in the anime, by the way, in that movie. When Ash Ketchum actually took a Pokemon battle against Arceus, he had every single plate in his inventory apart from 3. And one of the plates he wanted to transform into to assist Pikachu's attack, he couldn't do it. And Ash Ketchum took full advantage of it. Okay, there we go. And that's it. That's the boss fight. Thou hast done well to seek out all Pokémon. Unflagging devotion to a goal shalt see it through. So hast thou proven that by thine actions, much as that ancient hero once did, he and the Pokémon that walked beside him. To see such truths proven anew, beyond the bounds of time and space, bringeth joy to me. I am glad that I chose thee to call to this world. As thou walkest onward upon thine own path, upon thee and upon this creation where thou now dwellest, I bestow my blessing, and I bestow upon thee a part of myself. I would walk this world together with thee. Show me how it appeareth in thine eyes. We received the legend plate from Arceus, and more importantly, after this quest, you get teleported away from Arceus' realm, only to then suddenly find him sat in one of your pastures. So yeah, you now have Arceus in your possession. However, I'm not going to end things off real fast, because there is a little bonus thing that you can do now that you defeated Arceus, but you can only access it in Jubilife Village. So, we're going to return to the village. And before you say anything, no, it is not for getting the shiny charm, because like I said, I'm not bothering with getting that, because I need to get research level 10 in every single Pokemon, and I can't be bothered to do that. What I am going to be doing, when you approach your home base, your arc phone beeps, but it doesn't actually tell you anything. When you enter, your arc phone beeps again, and it signals the bed. When you go to the bed and take a rest, doesn't matter which one you select, this will happen. You can hear a voice calling to you. Will you answer the call? It will take a little bit to load. You get put right back in Arceus' realm, but not to have a Pokemon battle against him. No, this is different. Welcome to the Eternal Battle Ravine. I bestow upon thee this test of skill and luck, that thou may try thy mettle in battle. Trust in thyself and see how long thou canst remain victorious. Yeah, this is like Sinnoh's Battle Frontier. You get to do as many battles as you want, as you wish. And upon thee, you get to choose under the following type. But upon choosing the type, we'll say flying for example, we'll be granted points which we can use to spend after the battle has ended. The Pokemon will be approximately level 80 or something. And you're just going to have like a regular Pokemon battle against these wild Pokemon, and know for the record, you cannot catch them. So we'll defeat this Vespiquen. And when you defeat the Pokemon, win battles in the Eternal Battle Referee, and further points will be thy reward. Use these points to make wishes and gain all manner of boons ahead of thy battles. So this is under Make a Wish. You can either change your lead Pokemon, which I actually question why. Like, why have that as an option? For this one, restore HP, restore power points, choose different opponents, inflict paralysis on the opponent, or sacrifice half health for double points. But I'm not going to be going into a lot of detail about that. This is just for fun. And I think the more battles you win in succession, you get certain items as a reward, I guess, put in your storage box or in your inventory, depending on how much space you have available. So right there, I got a random star piece. The items you get are not predetermined, I don't think. I think they're like sort of random, but it depends on how many battles you successfully won. But anyway, that's it. We have nothing left to do in Legends Arceus. We got Arceus, we got the mythical Pokemon of Shaymin, Darkrai, Fion, Manaphy, the Lake Guardians, the Genies. Basically, we got everybody. We have literally obtained every single Pokemon in the entire game. I just want to say this up front. I hope you lot enjoyed this LP, because I will admit, it's a really fun game to play. I love playing Legends Arceus, not because of the fact where you got the guarantee of getting shiny Pokemon, because it's the greatest way to hunt for shiny Pokemon, despite you can only hunt, I kid you not, you can only hunt Lucario all the way up to Rowlet. Rowlet to Lucario are the only Pokemon that you can literally shiny hunt in this entire game. And in case you're wondering also, while I'm walking to Laventon's lab, if you were not successfully able to get Cyndaquil or Oshawott in the Space-Time Distortion / Master Outbreaks in the corresponding areas, you can actually enter the lab, talk to him, to show your research of completing the Pokédex, and when he sees this, you get given Cyndaquil and Oshawott or Rowlet, depending on which of the two you did not choose. So this would be how you get Cyndaquil and Oshawott if you didn't choose them as your starter Pokemon option. So with that calls an end to this episode and to this LP. Thank you all so much for watching, and in the next LP I will be doing, I did originally plan on doing an LP on a game I've never played before in my life, but I'm actually going to be doing on a game I have played before that's going to be getting something released for the Switch 2 in August. See you guys then.